For too long, many enterprises have treated CRM as a sales database, a place to store contacts, track opportunities, log meetings, update pipeline, forecast revenue, but that view is now dangerously outdated. In the AI era, CRM cannot remain a passive record-keeping system. It must become the enterprise's customer intelligence engine. Because the company that understands its customers faster, deeper, and more accurately will move faster than the company still waiting for reports, agencies, research firms, and advisory decks to explain what is happening. The blunt reality is this: if your CRM only tells you what sales entered last week, it is not intelligence. It is a filing cabinet, and filing cabinets do not compete in an AI-driven economy. CRM must become more than a sales database because the customer relationship is no longer owned by sales alone. Marketing creates demand. Sales converts demand. Customer success protects revenue. Support hears the pain. Product sees usage. Finance sees payment behavior. Legal sees contract risk. Procurement sees vendor and customer obligations. Security sees trust concerns. And executives see the financial consequences. Yet in many enterprises, those signals sit in separate systems, separate reports, separate dashboards, and separate departments. That fragmentation is expensive. This is the red zone. The red zone is where leadership must identify the risk before it becomes permanent. A weak CRM is not just an administrative problem. It is a strategic risk. If CRM data is incomplete, leadership may not know which customers are at risk. If renewal signals are disconnected, revenue may leak quietly. If support pain is not tied to account value, product teams may fix the wrong problems. If marketing data is not tied to closed-won revenue, paid media may fund noise instead of growth. If sales notes are inconsistent, competitive intelligence disappears into random text fields. If customer conversations are not analyzed, the enterprise keeps paying outsiders to tell it what customers are already saying. That is the failure. The company owns the customer relationship, but fails to own the intelligence inside the relationship. The question for executives and boards is direct. Who owns the customer truth? Is it inside your enterprise, or is it rented from advertising platforms, agencies, consultants, analyst firms, and third-party data providers? Because if customer intelligence lives outside the company is strategically dependent. And dependency is expensive. Dependency slows decision-making. Dependency weakens accountability. Dependency turns customer understanding into a recurring invoice. That is why CRM must evolve, not as another software upgrade, as an enterprise intelligence strategy. This is the yellow zone. The yellow zone is proof, not hype, not a vendor demo, not a promise that AI will magically fix messy data. Proof. A modern CRM intelligence strategy starts with one hard question. What do we already know about our customers that we are not using? The answer is often sitting across the business. Sales calls, support tickets, renewal notes, product usage, website behavior, campaign history, contract terms, billing patterns, customer complaints, win-loss notes, competitive mentions, service escalations. All of that is intelligence, but only if the enterprise connects it, cleans it, governs it, and validates it. With AI, CRM can help answer the questions leaders actually care about. Which accounts are most likely to expand? Which customers are most likely to churn? Which campaign messages generate real pipeline? Which paid channels produce profitable customers? Which product issues are driving support volume? Which sales objections are increasing? Which customer segments are overserved, underserved, or at risk? Which external reports are repeating what our own customer data already shows? But here is the key. AI output must be validated. Sales validates the account signal. Customer success validates the churn risk. Finance validates the revenue impact. Marketing validates campaign performance. Product validates usage patterns. Legal, privacy, and security validate the data use. Because AI-generated insight without human validation is not intelligence. It is another guess with better formatting. This is where the economics shift. External partners still matter. Specialized advisors still matter. Creative agencies still matter. Independent market perspective still matters. But enterprises should stop paying premium rates for generic answers they can generate from their own governed data. Do not eliminate outside expertise blindly. Challenge it intelligently. Use external partners where they add differentiated value. But stop outsourcing the enterprise's memory. Stop outsourcing recurring analysis. Stop outsourcing routine customer insight. Stop outsourcing intelligence that should belong inside the company. This is the green zone. The green zone is governed readiness. In the green zone, CRM becomes more than a system of record. It becomes a system of intelligence. Every account has a living history. Every customer signal is connected. Every campaign is tied to revenue quality. Every support trend informs product strategy. Every renewal risk is visible early. Every external spend category is challenged against internal evidence. Every AI-generated insight is validated before executives act on it. That is the future state, not CRM as a database. CRM as the enterprise's customer operating system. For boards, this creates a new oversight question. How much intelligence does the company own? How much does it rent? How much does it spend on outside research, agencies, paid media, consultants, data providers, and advisory subscriptions? Which of those vendors produce measurable business outcomes? Which simply produce activity? Which insights are unique? Which are generic? Which recommendations are tied to accountability? And which spend categories could be reduced if the enterprise finally turned its own customer data into usable intelligence? That is not a technology question. That is a capital allocation question. The framework is simple. Red, expose the CRM gaps, data fragmentation, and external dependencies. Yellow, prove that internal AI-powered intelligence can produce validated, customer-specific insight. Green, scale a governed intelligence model that improves decisions, reduces waste, and strengthens accountability. CRM must become more than a sales database because customer understanding is now a competitive weapon. The enterprises that win by 2030 will not be the ones with the most dashboards. They will be the ones with the clearest customer truth. They will know what their customers are doing, what they are saying, what they are buying, what they are avoiding, what they are complaining about, what they are likely to need next, and where the business is wasting money trying to learn from outsiders what its own customers have already revealed. The future of CRM is not data entry, it is owned intelligence. And the companies that fail to understand that will keep renting answers while their competitors build the brain. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the next episode.